Hey guys, KKD Silver here, and I've got a lot of explaining to do with the channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel, obviously. And not just that, but also with DeviantArt and fanfiction. So I got a lot of things to explain about that. And I've got so little time to discuss it, so I'm going to be as brief as I can. First off, I did graduate in May, so kudos to that. But also since then, I've been busy with a part-time job, about to try and find some other kind of job in the meantime, and then also now I've got to deal with this matter of basically possibly getting into a graduate school program so I could become a special ed teacher. Just some ideas right now, trying to see if I can settle down with a particular job, and who knows how that'll turn out. And so unfortunately, I've been so busy with that, and not only that, but I've also got to spend more time with my family, got some other things going on as well. So yeah, I gotta keep an eye on my little brother here, and who's in the room back here, like, not that you can tell. But aside from that, I've got a lot of things on my mind. So, and I even finally started to work on an original concept of mine, which I will not disclose for the sake of keeping it private until I'm ready to publish it in some way. So, who knows if I'll make it a book series, a manga series, who knows. But I do need some help with that, illustration-wise, maybe some editing issues and helping to write it at one point. I'll contact somebody out there if you really do want to help me out at one point, but that's aside from the point. Admittedly, stuff like fanfiction and DA have kind of gotten me a little bit distracted. And DA is okay. I can browse it with no problem, but then you've got matters like, say, fanfiction, where I spend a lot of time writing. And I'm glad you guys appreciate the work that myself and my co-authors, Pika Twig, Silver Aria Maximum, Tokabroni94, Seanzilla, etc., have managed to put into these works, where including my Superhero Time stories, Toa Sentai Model Ranger, the Guardians of Eclipsia MLP story, and Neo Dimension Kamen Rider Sega. But unfortunately, those are going to be put on hold along with a lot of my other stories. If I do ever get back to any of the stories that I write, I may only have enough time, only maybe do like 30 minutes tops, and even then I'm not positive. I might go back to it with how if you guys know me, I tend to wane interest from topic to topic every now and then, so it gets kind of boring and all that. So seriously, I do really appreciate you guys giving me all this support for my stories, but it's not likely I might get back to them at certain points, as much as I really want to. So, who knows? Maybe I will get back to them, but it will be a long time before I can actually complete some of these stories. So, those of you who are expecting the Superhero Time trio stories, my Dragon Ball Z Oritachi no Xenoverse story even, because I heard some of you guys are really liking that. Maybe my Dash Latin story, I might get back to that a little bit, and hopefully I won't be a year behind like I was with the last update. I apologize for that. But also I've got a lot of other things in mind, and with my original story now in progress, I got some idea for it down. It's gonna be a while before I can get the progress going for any of my fan fictions again, because, if you got an original concept, you want to stick with the original stuff, and it may be a while before you can get back to some other pet projects that you've got going on. So what does this mean for fanfiction, DA, and the YouTube channels? Well, obviously fanfiction's going to be held off for a while. Don't worry guys, I'll try and communicate to you as best I can. Pika, I'm doing my best communicating to you on DA. You're still a good friend of mine. I'm glad you consider me your best friend, but it might not be that easy to contact you as often as I would like in these recent years. You're in high school, I'm a young adult trying to find a job, so it may be a little awkward for us keeping this sort of relationship up as pals. I'll do my best to contact you, but I doubt that we might, but I can't be positive about us writing stories for a while. Same with you, Tokabroni. As much as I'd like to get back to some of our other ideas, it may be a while before I can get to them again, but who knows how that'll work out. And Silver, if you're listening to this, you're co-leader of Team Toku writers at this point, and I hope you can be able to keep the team afloat. And if you want, I'll give you permission to lead any of the stories that I have while I'm away. So if you can keep up the progress with those, I will be grateful. So feel free to write the stories, the chapters, just let me know every now and then, and after the 19th of this month, September 2015, so that I can have an idea how your progress is coming along. Aside from that, I did promise some things on DA. I know I flip-flop on there as well, so I might not have time to do any doodle and drawings or whatever. RPs maybe even less frequent than before, but who knows how that'll turn out. But YouTube, you guys here on YouTube probably want to know what the heck is going to happen with all my shows and what I've got planned. Well, I do want to let you guys know I have finished filming my most recent episode that was intended for the beginning of this month, before the major hype of Power Rangers Dino Charge. So I do want to let you know that I did finish the filming for that, and I did finish all the audio recording and everything for that, but it's going to be a while because the editing process is so tedious. If any of you know how to do if any of you have heavily edited a video to do some sort of sequence, you know how that is. So I apologize for that. I cannot honestly keep the progress up, because honestly, it's a pain in the butt trying to get everything down exactly the way I want it, and it's still not going to be perfect as much as I would like it to be. So don't expect me to be able to get it out anytime soon. If I do get back to it, I will let you guys know, and hopefully if you're still subscribed and I get my video finally up, I will let you know. But what does this also mean with my other review shows? The Fanfiction Library, Construction Yard, and the One Shot Zone. And yes, no gunshot here. I'm not doing that joke here. It's only for the show. But essentially what I'm going to do is, I don't want to do this. I hate it when people do this because it could never come back for as far as we know. But I'm pulling a JonTron here. The series will have to be put on hold for the meantime. So I cannot guarantee the exact progress as of how this is going to work out. So yeah, it's going to be tiresome. Sorry, but it's gonna be tiresome. I can't promise I can get the series up, and writing the scripts alone is tricky enough as it is. Trying to go through with them and the writing and what I'd have to end up doing is gonna be even trickier. I really would like to get back to the series eventually, but who knows how that'll work out. In the meantime, though, I would like to also occasionally make some videos about some official things. So, like, if you guys are interested in me talking about random board games, card games, video games even, just let me know in the comment section below. I will do my best and make as good of a video as I can. And yes, I do have to occasionally shift because the sun's setting right here now. It's kind of hard to get the lighting proper with the fact that the sun's setting. Anyways, yeah, so I got some ideas coming up. I do plan on doing a video based on a card game I got and I really enjoy. I might do little ideas. Like, yeah, I'm also going to do some fan ideas, so like concepts for potential games, and even, who knows, maybe fan theories at one point. But that's going to be a bit of a stretch. I'm not quite sure how to handle that. If you guys got any suggestions for what I can do, let me know. I'll do my best to kind of elaborate, but it will not be an easy thing. And my elaborate story for the fanfiction series, I'm sticking with that, but any of these side projects, it's just going to be a casual thing. I'm not going to be able to do heavily edited stuff. I might do slideshow bits like I have for my earlier episodes, but it is not going to be an easy thing. And it feels like I've been rambling on doing the same thing over and over again. But I promise I will get back to the series when I can. In the meantime, I'm going to put out some other videos when I can, if I get the effort to do so. So, again, I heavily apologize to everyone who's been expecting some ideas in upcoming chapters for my stories, but it is not going to be up for any time soon. And a lot of these, I'm sorry, Pika, Toku, and TB, Silver, keep up the great work. I will come back as soon as I can, though most likely I might not be as frequent and constantly updating with the videos as much as I can. And the sun's going to be glaring here for a sec. But anyway, that's my piece. I've rambled on long enough. It's going to end up 10 minutes in a sec, so thank you for listening to my ramble and this vlog. Hopefully you guys will like the ideas that I might come up with. If you're supportive of this, or if you're not supportive, let me know in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate it. So all 5 of you subscribers, or how many of you guys have ended up subscribing to me. I thank you for doing that. If it's for the fiction review shows, I apologize. If you want me to do something else, I will gladly do my best to do that if it's within my own interest. Because I want to do stuff that I like, and I can guarantee that other people will like as well, but I cannot guarantee that I can positively make it the best thing ever. Nobody can make things perfect, and you know that. So, but if it's thanks to the community out here who's been helping me out in any way. Those of you who really support my works on fanfiction everywhere else that I do on the internet, thank you so much. And I've rambled on long enough. So, until then, take care, have a great day. And thanks.